welcome in, builders. We are back with Zephon. I'm going to utter what are rapidly becoming my famous last words, but I think we're going to be in for a quick one here. We were finishing off Titans from last time, and we had, I think, wiped out all of the aliens, and we've got a few of the battleships to go, and then we still need to wipe out 2 AIs, but I feel like once we kind of have this battle over here won, we should be pretty good to go. Why are you not refreshing, YouTube? Wakey, wakey. Slice, welcome in. CB, welcome in, man. How are you guys doing tonight? Fiddle with my settings here for just a second. Yep. Live, yep. So hopefully this is sounding okay. I have to say, like, I feel like with the stupid Windows 11 update that kind of screwed me in some ways, but man, my audio sounds better than normal. Maybe it's the other settings that we were able to turn back on, and no one has complained about that static bug returning, so hopefully Microsoft actually has that one all finished up. Okay, this is looking good. I did have a call out to make here. Hopefully I pronounced this right. Maxile, welcome in. Thank you for joining as a builder. I saw the heads up on this video when I was logging in. I don't know if it was here you joined, or sometimes it maybe just attributes those to different live streams, but either way, welcome in, man. Thank you for the support. Bruh, good to see you. Watching Babel seducing some Titan while waiting for my exam to start. I don't know if we're going to be seducing any Titans. I think you got the wrong game here. Oh, tired. I hear that, Slice. I worked through Friday, and then I have my 2 weeks off, and it's not like a misery at the moment. It's not a death march, but I'm just like, yeah, can we just be done? I am ready to be done. When I loaded in here, I did have to repick my tech. I don't know why I needed to do that. We should have been at the end of our turn. Maybe I just hadn't selected it last time. Also, I see we had a bunch of meat trees, and we weren't able to use them last time. Let's see. No. We weren't able to use them because I didn't have my habitat fixed properly. So, looks like I'm trying to remedy that. Yeah, okay. We're good there. I think we can go ahead and let this turn roll. Interference protocols. Don't love that. We also had a couple really good comments from some people. One of them was, we should probably try to use our survival training on our artillery pieces, because the artillery pieces are usually out of range of getting XP, and I think that's a 100% fair point, so I will do that. Another one was, because we are the fallen soldier and we have that regeneration ability rolling, it is this one, Undying, we should always remember that places that take self-damage, like right here where we have the arc discharge, if we're here, we deal bonus damage and we take some self-damage when we shoot, but unless we're under actual fire, we can just heal that right back up. Earlier on, I was just walking through bleed because of that. We also have been doing this attack here, which is self-damage, but does extra damage. So a really good bonus for the fallen soldier on things like that. Another one I thought of, because I started thinking about these Vanquisher siege tanks. If you were playing this lady, what is your name? No, not you. If you were playing the Chinese spy cyborg lady, her ability is you can shoot and then move, which is different than everybody else. I assume you could fire your siege weapon and then move, and that way you wouldn't have the penalty for moving and then shooting. And then hopefully next turn you'd be able to do the same thing. So it would actually give you some much more mobile artillery than we otherwise have. Alright, so we got at least 4 of these. I don't remember if we killed one or not, so there may be a 5th one rolling around somewhere. I see you are the most wounded. You are kind of in a dangerous spot, though. So let's actually drive over in front of you. Can't wait to end my exam today so I can take a break from trying to be a productive member of society. You know, everyone needs a few days to just not be productive. I totally hear that. Joshua Green, welcome in, man. Thank you for joining as a builder. Much appreciated, man. Welcome, welcome. it's kind of funny, like, okay, so this is kind of ironic. Somebody at work was just saying this. We had some interns that were in for a couple weeks, and they were having their last day, and so they, of course, we had the corporate pizza party, as one does, and so people were just in the lunchroom, kind of eating and talking. And somebody's advice to the interns was, don't find a job doing what you love. Find a job doing something adjacent to what you love, because if you do what you love, it will turn into work. And I kind of agree with that. Like, I cannot hardly game at all without thinking about, oh, should I be recording this? Oh, could I make a video out of this? It's not a problem for me yet, but I can see how that can ruin things for people, because you literally just start thinking about it all the time. Just for example, the other day I did that poll video for Girls Frontline. I was totally not going to do it, and I'm like, but what if something cool happens? I might as well turn the camera on. And then once you have the camera on, well, I might as well post it. So, I don't know, it just recontextualizes everything. Kind of a just interesting thought there. That being said, conversely, I have a lot of fun streaming. I wish the streams were a little more popular. Right now, the videos do much better than streams because I get to chat with people. I've mentioned this in, I think it was my year-long anniversary video, but all of my real-life friends, they don't live near me anymore. They've all moved across country and whatnot. So in my day-to-day life, I really don't have any gaming friends or anything. So I don't have people to talk nerd to, essentially. Yeah, none of my family are gamers or anything. So it's nice just to have people to shoot the breeze, as it were. This is becoming a bit of a problem. Also, I think I am going to start producing units again. Let me look at what we have. I kind of want to get a few guys so that when we go fight over here, they can help just clear out the small fry. And so I'm kind of thinking I want a Praetorian, an Assault Trooper, and a Medic, probably. And you guys aren't too expensive. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to queue that up so I don't forget. And we'll set you guys up just to pop right there. We'll fly our transport up there to go pick them up. All right, down here, you're done. You can fire the big guns. Yeah. And then you... Yeah, we do have Valhalla, but we're probably not going to get a kill this turn, so I don't want to pop that quite yet. Alright, repairs. Now, I gotta be really careful here, because I don't want either one of these units to get aggro, as it were, and die. So I'm actually gonna kind of move to the sides, because I think they're gonna AoE my tanks.
The world rests on our shoulders.
And... yeah, you should still probably come down here. When we get our next one, I think we're gonna start heading this way. So, like this artillery piece. Who uncapped that, by the way? Yeah, you start heading this way.
I was thinking, you're no fun.
I'm building a tank. Yeah, I think we're just going to chill on that. Building-wise, we did claim a spot here, and I definitely need habs. Ditto here, we need a hab. Ditto here, but we're not clear yet. Joshua going to bring something green on the Babel community. This community needs some plant in them. I mean, I welcome all gamers, so plant gamers included. All right, good luck, bro. Don't rush. You can do it, man. That's dedication right there, guys. Hindenburg. All right, buddy. What do we got? Accept gift. I wish rather than giving me gifts, I wish he would just spend those on units so that he could actually be helpful. I mean, I appreciate the thought, but also these guys and my poor unit here. I actually need to get out of there. We're in a little bit of trubs. And then you can come over here and repair. Can't reach anything with that. Get in closer. Alright, we definitely should be able to kill this guy this turn. Okay, can we do it with this ability? Are you gonna do the ability? What are we doing here? Not quite. There we go. Nope. Not quite again. What? 3 HP. Okay. One way or another, that's got to die. And I think ditto here, essentially. And this can't reach anything. I don't think they can kill one of these tanks in a single hit, so I'm going to chance shot. Hopefully this will just push them to retreat. These are those things that these are spawning. They're not actual units. So they're just going to keep flooding me with them. They're never going to stop. Alright, heal yourself too, just to make sure we can't get like one shot. Is it time for missile? No, it's not time for missile. Time for missile? No. They really, really, really like to shoot those missiles. I appreciate the gumption. Okay, well, you have full shots. You are pretty dang wounded. I think. That's a lot of buzzsaws, though. That's a lot of buzzsaws. I don't think I should chance that. Let's pull back a little bit so we can't get completely... Well, I guess we still can be surrounded up here, but not by everything, hopefully. Take those shots. We might be able to finish this guy off next turn. Oh, also, I had a couple survivors, didn't I? And they were sleeping... Where were those guys? Yeah, over here. So maybe I do need another air transport. So I would like to get everything I own active, essentially. So yeah, give me another transport too, while I'm thinking of it. Alright, you need a hab. Green unit's showing up again. She was not particularly effective. I don't know what happened to her. Did it with her, but I know that what happened to her was this lake. The AI does not do well when it's tucked into corners. It generally does better when it has open space. All right, 3 to go. 2 of which are strongly wounded, and one's at like full HP. You're going to be really hard to get to. This might be my missile target. All right, let's start with... Yeah, start with the artillery fire. Alright, our lowest level tank here, I'm going to give the XP to. Gets him from 1 to 3, that's pretty nice. Drive up. I just cannot reach that. Alright, we're just going to have to put fire in here. Alright, I think I do need to just bite the bullet and come through here. I got to get more guns to bear, essentially. Yeah, we definitely don't want to let engineers get near these things so they could heal them. Take them out. .1 to go. Alright, could we missile that? Yes. You, next. This. Finish him. Alright, 2 down in a single round. 1 to go. I still don't think I want to pop Valhalla yet. I don't know, maybe that was a waste. Maybe I should have had it up for that fight. Take your shots. Next round, I need to remember to apply the debuff for plus 50% damage taken. And then we'll probably be able to kill it if I can get everyone to shoot it. You, come over here, continue to heal her. I don't love where these guys are.
You've never seen a light show like this.
In fact,
I'll be there.
wakey wakey, come on down here. I don't have. Yeah, this is a little awkward. All right, pull back to here, and then heal him.
Have it patched up.
We still have missiles. I am really sketch about those units over there. I really don't like that at all. You know what? Let's put a little damage into them. I really don't want them killing an artillery piece or something stupid. Okay, you actually still have the secondary cannon, too. Yeah, get that out.
Shit, I forgot a blood bag.
Oh, no, not a blood bag. All right, sleep till the transport gets here. You dropped housing. And you're good. So we can go back to building antimatter plants, but we're low on energy. I think that's okay. You dropped habitation block. Let's get a loyalty there, since that'll produce some energy. Sir Trevius says, no, I will not watch the finale. I'm out of here. Well, you'll have to come back for the VOD. Watching with my eyes closed, listening to the dulcet tones of babble. Yep. I have to do that at work. I can't watch anything, but I can listen to things. So having something, even if it's just kind of some background noise, is nice when you're spreadsheeting. I was... gotta be careful how I phrase it. I was working in databases today, and it was so frustrating because I had a spreadsheet and 2 databases that should all match up with the same data, and it was like I could only ever get 2 out of 3 to match, and so I had to do just a lot of like data entry and cleanup for like hours. You think people would be able to spell their own names? You'd think that. Oh, she's furious. Yep. Chiefess has been defeated. I mean, you literally did this to yourself. You literally did this to yourself. Had we been allied and trading, you would have been so much better off.
The crew is ready.
She is rough. She is really rough. I didn't have any problems whatsoever allying with anybody else.
There a faster way to do this?
I feel like this is one of those it's you, not me situations.
Patched up.
Okay, I'm gonna throw some XP, I think, into this. And we have a star now. I wonder if that means max level. Yeah, level 10 out of 10. Excellent. So a fully leveled tank firing into a Titan does 9.6 damage. That is very respectable. Especially because I forgot to put the debuff on. Let's do that before I forget again. We'll pop Valhalla. Take your shots.
Get to your station.
Alright, now finish it.
TITANS crew awaiting orders.
Full damage. Alright, you...
I thought you'd never ask.
Taking the field.
Come on.
I'm just gonna bring those down to help protect that. Over here.
It's on our shoulders.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna sit in the bleed even if it damages us. I just really want this thing down. There may be one more of these over by the Chiefess city, because I don't know if just normal units would have been able to finish her off. At least makes me very suspicious.
We'll be there.
35 damage. Holy moly.
Fire the swarm cannon. The crew is ready.
Can we finish it?
Engaging the enemy.
Yes, we can. Next. Oh, the sacrifice was monumental, but the war is finally over. Your people climb onto the corpses of the towering titans and cheer at the victory you earned. They have been through hell. They fought monsters summoned by a race that invaded their world and nearly wiped out thousands of years of civilization. They stared down metal behemoths belonging to a machine mind that promised to protect humanity if you joined it. You bested both of them. You led these people to a new era. Humanity and any Akron who sided with you can build a new existence in this wasteland, one without any godlike beings looming overhead. The sun rises and the sky shines a brightest blue. The people of this world face an uncertain future, but at least it will be their own. Oh, okay, we didn't have to finish off the other two people. Well, I don't know that for certain. We don't see victory graphs yet. Victory. It's done. Every one of these scars on your body seems to ache as the word reaches you that the last of your foes have fallen. Your people are finally safe. You duck out of the war room, irritated by your advisors musing that you should become the new head of a new government. But before you get too far, there's a tugging at your consciousness. It feels like you're watching yourself fall to the ground from outside your own body. The room behind you, the voices turn to shrieks. You roll yourself over and see those advisors who took your flesh are also falling, spasming. Everything fades to white. Oh, okay, maybe we did have victory. Very slowly and then suddenly, I suppose. The deep. At the moment of victory, your supreme triumph, everything stops. Everything. You have a sudden sunk into a great absence. Your body unresponsive, every sense straining for input but receiving nothing. You scream silently with frustration, with sudden fear that this could be permanent, that you have had a stroke, that this could be for... Then communication strikes at every sense at once. The volume beyond bearing. Synaptic. You feel it in your absent teeth, eyes, skin, bones, but you bear it because you must. Expected failure, shifting again. And then it speaks again in the contrast alone. The change from silence to everything all at once shred what is you, and there is fragmentary suspension, dissolute in the void. But infinite time is given unto you, and eventually you recoalesce and are, and it senses this, and it speaks again. Interloper. Ineloquent, persistent questions. All right, so we can ask a question here. This will unlock a mutator. We did what are you, we did what are we. So we want to pick one of these two. We could say, did my death mean anything? Or why did humanity die alone? I don't know which one's which. I feel like for the fallen soldier, did my death mean anything would be his question. Because the whole storyline that we were in, which I'm not really sure we got the conclusion to now that I think about it, was that something brought us back to life. So, did my death mean anything? Okay, good, I didn't have that one. Double check. The endless resurrection, the sharing of myself. I thought I was special, but then Utunde showed me I was a mistake, a side effect. And when I was done, all was done, I died like anyone else. I felt every part of me spread across humanity, falling apart, the cursed blessing ending. Again, the timeless insanity. Again, the impossible relief agony of its speech. Consciousness is an outgrowth of the conscious systems, self-reflection, introspection, constructed as mere maintenance procedures, illusions to enable communal action. A gift is yours to go deeper. Unlocks mutator, did my death mean anything? It can now be enabled in future playthroughs. Okay, that was actual victory. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. I was 100% convinced that we were going to have to go wipe out those other two enemy cities. I don't know. What do you guys feel about that? Is that a good thing that we didn't have to do that, or is that a bad thing? I guess maybe I was just prepared to do it, so maybe that's why I'm feeling a little weird about it. Conversely, I mean, we had won, right? Once you have killed 10 Titans, I don't think the AI is going to really be able to stop you. If the AI had been doing a better job, they should have been supporting the Titans, and that would have been much, much harder. We basically got to fight the alien Titans first, and then we got to fight the ship Titans, and both of those were essentially all by themselves. I guess the Chiefess sacrificed herself to buy us time, because those green units were starting to come in. Interesting, interesting. I do like these stat screens. If you play Gladius, they are very, very similar, but show those NPCs too. This can give you a really good idea if you're struggling with the game of maybe what you could do to improve. So total score is usually not that useful, although you can see certain things happening that you could probably guess what it was. But if you go to these other ones, so here's diplomacy. Interesting that orange, yeah, and we would expect orange to, right? Because he has the bonuses to diplomacy. So he was probably allied to us and to Chiefess, and he was allied to the alien too, I think, at one point before we killed him. So that makes sense. Economy, here's another major one. We should be able to see when we built cities. So this right here should be our second city, and this right here is probably our third city. And then this is starting to run low on resources and then fixing our economy again. So you can see how big of a jump a second city is. Here's about the same time we killed one of the AI cities. Look at the massive penalty he had. We look through here. Can we see? Here's yellow founding a city, so much earlier than me. Same thing with, who is this? I think that might just be Zephon. That color's a little hard to match up, but I think that's Zephon right there. So he wasn't founding cities. He must have got some resources or something from somebody. Here's him losing a city. So pretty interesting there. You could suss a lot out if you're struggling from that screen. And here's another one for the military. So we should see us being relatively stable. We didn't have much losses. Here's the Titans spawning and killing off. And yeah, you can see here. Here's the Titans adding to the aliens and Zephon, the Anchorites. And then we lost our guys, and then we started building tanks right here. And you can see where we cross at the end of the game there. Research, I should be pretty high on this. I've mentioned it in a couple other ones, but the double research opening is incredibly greedy. If you can handle it, though, I do feel that gave us the victory. What you want to do is you want to focus on not researching too many things that you can't currently build because you're busy building other things. You want to have the thing you want to build next and maybe one more after that, and then go back and unlock bonuses to things. Extra food from whatever, extra morale, extra grenades, things like that. And those kind of bonuses can really keep you ahead of things. Like, this is very strong. Very, very strong. If we only had one lab, we would probably still be towards the top of this. We built in a very high bonus spot. We also had the tech to get research when we killed units. So that's also some of those little steps that are a little bit bigger than other ones. Details. Okay, another great screen here. Yeah, look at this. Resources accumulated. So this is just summing all of our resources, which I don't really agree with because, like, transuranium and antimatter are worth way more than food. But let's just go with their tally here. We had double the resources almost. Maybe not quite double these ones, but like 2/3, let's say. So our economy was way ahead of everyone else. Units created. The Chiefess spammed units, but they were very ineffective. And we can tell that she killed 48 units, so she killed 10 more than she created, and she lost everything. We killed almost double the amount of units that we created, so we were very efficient on our kill rate there. Catch up here. CB says, wow, sweet, I guess. Yeah, Beowulf. Surprising quick ending. We didn't have to kill the 2 enemy cities that I thought we were going to have to kill. Build. Oh, this is new. I haven't bothered to click into this yet. Okay, that's really cool. That is really cool. I'm not going to study this too hard, but I could see this being super duper useful. Yeah, you can see here, look. Research lab. Then we built a barracks. Then we built a second research lab. Or no, then we finished a research lab. I think that's what that's telling me. Produce research lab. Produce research lab. Yeah, you can see the double research lab there. Interesting. So, like, for the AI, they acquired some tiles first. And then they dropped a research lab. Hindenburg dropped a research lab. So, okay, the AI, this is actually really interesting. So the AI's build order, everyone built a research lab basically in the first 2 or 3 build orders. That is really interesting. So yeah, that makes total sense. You could really tell in Gladius when the AI didn't do this, and they would fall massively behind. Hab, look at this. Hab research. So yeah, Yellow was doing about as well as we were. How did they do on research? Yeah, we pulled ahead because we went double lab and they only went single. For economy, get rid of those NPCs. Yeah, she got that second city much faster. It took me a really long time to get the engineering unit out and build another city. So Yellow actually was hopping. She was doing really well. That's the Triumvirate. That is really cool. I really like this screen. This needs to be a feature in more 4X games or any game where you have like a build order. That is super cool. I really like that feature. Hey, J-Rob, unfortunately, we are kind of in and out tonight. This is a super duper quick one. I kind of wish we had pushed forward last week, knowing what I know now. Let's check out our mutator and maybe just chitter chat for a little bit, but I guess it's just going to be an early night. So you can actually continue playing if you wanted. I'm going to take my victory. I don't see a reason to go all the way over here. So there was another Zephon city back there, though. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I thought so. And green did not do particularly well. She did have another city we destroyed and she refounded this. So she went 2 city. And yellow, who was doing pretty well. Oh, this is unfortunate. Oh, that's not good. So yellow couldn't figure out how to pathfind out of her peninsula. She needed to come this way. Which I guess was into another choke point. Remember, this was full on neutrals. In fact, it still is full on neutrals. So this is really unfortunate. This is what happened. Yellow was producing units, but they were all just stuck right here. They were trying to come over here probably, but the cliff wouldn't let them transverse it. So they needed to clear through these neutrals to get this way. Or further south. This was a problem on and off with the AI in Gladius, that sometimes it couldn't figure out that it just needed to go clear neutrals to get something accomplished. That's a little worrisome. I really don't like to see this. We killed a couple units with our plane too, so there were a couple more units here. Yeah, they really should have been heading this way, but they were scared of the amount of neutrals that were all here. Remember, we killed a whole bunch right here before the Titans arrived and we got killed. We had to pull back. But there were like double or triple this amount that were sitting right here. And it looks like Green and Zephon did a pretty good job of clearing. There's no neutrals in their immediate area. But Green and Chiefess were fighting probably from the get-go. And she was holding off that and Zephon. So I guess she was kind of treading water. I really wish I hadn't accidentally declared war on her. Maybe we could have kept that alliance going. And with us trading her extra resources, she might have been able to stay together. Hey, Epic. Yeah, we did. I learned when you kill all the Titans, you win. You don't have to go finish off the enemy cities, apparently. But this is actually kind of interesting because this is giving us a shot at what the AI was doing at the end of the game there. So, actually kind of valuable knowledge for future reference. And all this stuff is going to decay away, I think. I don't think these are permanent, but even if they are, it'd take me like 2 rounds to kill this. And then we would drive here 2 rounds, 2 rounds, like 3 or 4 rounds to drive up here, and then we would kill it. So, kind of a moot point there. Let's go ahead and drop out of here, and let's go check our new mutator. We were going to do new game. Did my death mean anything? Double morale change from death. Would I play that? Probably not, if I'm being honest. Imagine, yeah, because like imagine you were trying to play, where is he? This guy. He already has, romantic people had more hope to lose when morale losses increased. If you were playing him and you had that on, the morale would be a very, very big problem. I'm not sure I love that one. I don't like a lot of these, if I'm being honest. Double loyalty effect. Eh. I mean, I literally would just build more loyalty. Breaking a unit's morale captures it. Maybe that could be a cool one. Maybe do that one as emulated mind. That could be kind of an interesting one. Or a voice one. Whenever you cancel any agreement, you become untrustworthy forever. Eh. Non-neutral units lose 5% HP each turn when outside allied cities or outposts. Why would you ever want to play with that? So like every like 4 or 5 rounds I'd have to run home? That would be horrific. Or I guess you just build a million medic units, or you just play Fallen Soldier and you don't care because you just regen through it. These do not seem particularly interesting. I'm being honest here. Damage is divided between all adjacent allies. Duplicate units cost plus 20% resources. Okay, that one maybe could be interesting. So you couldn't spam like Atlas tanks like I did at the end there. That one might be interesting. Was Zephon truly alive? Unlimited tile... So you could have super cities. Leaders have no research affinities. Well, I actually like the opposite of that. I guess that makes it so the AI can research anything too. All tiles are explored from the start. Some people don't like Fog of War, so I can see that one. Killing decreases morale. So I'm supposed to not kill anything? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about a bunch of those. That's nice that they don't drag. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Epic, I'm a little torn. Like, I think I was just mentally prepared to have to slog through that. But now that I know that that's a thing, I'm probably okay with that. I mean, if you've killed the Titans, you've already won, right? Like, nothing's going to be able to stop you if you killed 10 plus Titans. So, I think overall I'm going to give that a thumbs up on that one. We're probably going to take a bit of a break from Zephon. We're going to be moving into some other things. I really, really wanted to make sure that we finish this up. Because we have Dominions on Friday, and then next week we have Christmas here, so it's going to be a little weird on my schedule. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm kind of hoping that we're going to start in on Disco Elysium maybe on Sunday, and if we don't do it on Sunday, it'll probably be the next stream. I've kind of been thinking about maybe doing another Stellaris game. Maybe we could actually finish one or get a bit deeper into one. The other ones have been kind of shorty ones, and we haven't even checked out the last DLC from them. So maybe we'll stick with some of the sci-fi theme there, or there's a couple other things on my radar coming out. I don't want to start anything too long because I really, really, really want to try to do all of Disco Elysium in the 2 weeks I'm off, without changing any Dominions content either. So I've heard that's about a 30-hour game. So I'm going to be doing several streams, and they're going to be a bit longer because I'll be off from work. So we'll start a little bit earlier. Hopefully people will be interested in that one. I'm like super, super psyched to play that one. I think it's going to be really cool. Is Disco Elysium against a dance game? Well, I hear there might be disco in it. It is a murder mystery where you play a police officer who wakes up from a bender of such epic proportions that you literally have amnesia. You can't remember what happened or where you are or who you are. It's a pretty mature game. I know YouTube absolutely hates it. When you upload a video, there's these checkboxes, so it's going to be like bad words. Yep. Adult content. A little recreational drug use. Yep, that's probably going to happen. So yeah, YouTube's going to absolutely hate Disco Elysium. It's just going to... I have to accept that it's just going to be a selfish playthrough. Because, yeah, they're not going to like that. It's probably going to get demonetized on that. But I'm really looking forward to it. I've watched a few people play like the first hour or so, but beyond that, I'm blind on it. I think it's going to be very fun. And I think it's a really cool one. There's a lot of narration with really good voice acting. So I think that'll be kind of cool. One of my goals for the next year on the channel is to maintain what we're doing with strategy stuff, but also stretch my legs a little bit and try to do some stuff that I haven't done. So that's going to be a more narrative-based game. This isn't on a timeline, but at some point during the year, I want to do maybe a more action game. Maybe we'll do Black Myth Wukong. Maybe we'll do Space Marine 2, something like that. And then we have a ton of strategy stuff. We have Civilization coming out, Civ 7 coming out. I'm a little sketch on that one. I'm not sold on it yet, but yeah, we're gonna at least try it out. We've got Monster Hunter coming out. We may throw a little of that on. So tons and tons of stuff to come. So yeah, look forward to that. Mirrorfish, kill Titans, destroy Titans, cook Titans. We did. We destroyed all the Titans and we won very, very fast. So we are just chatting at this point. I didn't know that killing the Titans was going to be victory, so that was a little bit of an early one there. Okay, well, I do think I'm just going to take my early victory for once and run with it. I'm actually going to, I guess, hop into my Dominions test work I need to do. I'll let cat out of the bag. I'm working on the BAW next, so I need to do a bit more testing. So I'm not really ready to record tomorrow like I was hoping to. So I guess I will throw some more time into that tonight. Terra Invicta, yep. Terra Invicta is supposed to be getting a patch relatively soon. That's another hard one, though. That game is ridiculously long. Like, even if we made it a relatively short campaign, that would probably be 50 plus hours. I suppose maybe we should just start them, and then if viewership just tanks, we just have to accept it. Maybe that's the route to take. Because I really like Terra Invicta, but I haven't played it too far. The furthest I got in that was I was colonizing Mars, and I was building like my initial fleet. But I didn't really get to do a lot of space combat. I like shot down a scout, essentially. So I know like nothing about that part of the game. I really like the like spy versus spy early game stuff though. It's really cool. The new Anbanar update dropped recently. Oh, was that for Terra Invicta? Maybe the update I thought about was already out. Maybe I'm behind the times there. We have another. What was the other game we were waiting on for an update? Oh, Shadow Empire. Shadow Empire is supposed to be. I don't know if I want to wait for the DLC or if we're just gonna run with it. But we could probably do a small game of Shadow Empire. I could probably finish one of those in like 15 hours. A small game of 15 hours for one round. We'll see. We'll see. I do think I'm probably going to throw up a post. In fact, I'll do that tonight. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to throw up a post and I'm going to ask people what other strategy tactic type games are people looking forward to or are out and would like to see content. Because I do want to sprinkle in some other stuff. Like I said, I'm kind of feeling a little bit of a pull to do a Stellaris run again. We had talked about Vicky 3. I don't think I'm close to that at the moment. We had talked about XCOM 2 maybe. So there's all kinds of stuff. Did you see the new patch for Dominions? One thing I saw was a buff for all Riley. I did see the new patch. Buff to Riley. Was it something to do with their Insanity Aura? I'm trying to remember what was in the patch for them. This last one wasn't as big as the previous one with the fear nerfs. That's for sure. I think you would like Amber. Okay, I'm gonna copy that name right now. I'm gonna chance an alt tab and hopefully we don't crash here. And I just want to throw that in my search and I'll look at that post stream. Oh, oh, I see. Universal. Oh, it's a mod. I gotcha. Okay. Conversion mod. Okay, I gotcha. I did fire up Gladius game as the orcs last night. How did it go? That's another one. We may actually do some Gladius too. I've kind of been feeling the itch after playing this, and I think it would be interesting to have both on the channel so that people that haven't played can compare and contrast a little bit. I like the much stronger faction identity in Gladius way more than I like the factions here. The characters are cool, but the factions just kind of feel amorphous to me at the moment. I really hope they add new units. I'd like to see a unit and a hero for every faction. That's probably a bit much, but I'd really like that. Because they feel very samey at the moment, which is unfortunate. So, but either way, still really enjoying Zephon for what it is. I hope we see... Okay, the other thing I want is I want one more faction. Because, so we have Cyber, human, 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 voice, voice. We need one more voice faction. 3, 3, and 2. What's up with that? So I want to see a free voice faction patched into the game before we start in on the inevitable DLC, so that we have 3, 3, and 3. Other things I'd love to see, I want to see some combos where it's like cyber and mankind, cyber and voice, and you know, all the permeations of that. I want a couple of those texts sprinkled in there. The only one I can really think of is there's a mankind tech that buffs heavy machine guns, and there's like a couple cyber units that have heavy machine guns. That's like literally the only one I can think of, which is really weird to me. That seems like that would be the strength of the system that they made here. And so I don't know. That just seems a little weird to me. Okay, well, like I said, I'm gonna take my victory lap. You know, this isn't quite the legendary 4-hour Dominion stream, but I will take it either way. Yeah, and I'm gonna go do some practice with Nabah. Hopefully, I will have enough satisfaction that I can record that tomorrow, and if not, I'll just record it on Saturday. So, not a huge deal. All right, I will catch you guys for Dominions on Friday at the regular time. Hope you guys have a good week. Enjoy your strategy gaming or whatever else you are working on, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Sorry for the short one tonight, builders, but enjoy.